What's up guys, Andrew here with a new vlog. It's currently Sunday, just got back home to Romania Friday night. Flew back from Dubai, been there for almost a month, trading, having fun, spending a lot of money, which is not really a good thing, but sometimes we gotta enjoy ourselves. And yeah, came back Friday night. Yesterday didn't really do much, just kind of, I was kind of tired after the flight. So I just kind of stayed home, did nothing really, just watch a few movies. And now I gotta go, it's 10:34 a.m. and I really gotta go to the shopping mall because I need to fix my phone, right? Because this is only an eSIM, and obviously in Romania you can't do it remotely. You need to go to the actual shop and request an eSIM to be installed on your phone so I can have access to my Romanian phone number again and have mobile network and all of that stuff. So I gotta do that. And then I do want to buy something to do today. So you guys probably know how it is, right? Your kids, you don't really have a lot of money, but you want to buy all this cool shit to do, like Lego sets and stuff like that. And we're boys, right? Boys love that kind of stuff when we were young, and I didn't really have access to that when I was younger, and I really wanted it. Today I was thinking, what can I do today? Because obviously market's closed, I'm kind of relaxing before a new week starts. What can I do? And I want to buy, it's this huge McLaren Lego set, and obviously I have a McLaren, so thought that's gonna be a good idea. So I want to see if I can find it and buy it and build it today. So some stuff to bring memories from my childhood. I didn't really have that then, I wanted it. So obviously when we're older and we have money, we have access to resources, we want to buy all that cool shit to do. We're simple men, right? We trade, we spend our money on fun stuff, and that's about it. I don't party, I don't really drink, I don't do drugs, all of that. So I don't really have a lot of vices, let's call it that. I thought that was gonna be a good idea. Probably gonna pick up some food, gonna take you guys with me. And also when I get back home, I want to go over last week because I didn't really record anything. Last week in Dubai was more relaxing. We went to Festival City, Dubai Festival City, and just kind of chilled there at the pool, walking on Marsa Boulevard, if you guys know. It was overall a very nice experience, very relaxing, and I didn't really record. Also, I really needed a haircut, so finally I got that yesterday because I was looking like a caveman with a long beard and everything. Didn't have a haircut in almost a month, and obviously had to go back home. And first thing I did was go to the barber shop, my barber, to give me a nice cut. So when I get back, stay tuned for that because I want to show you last week's results. I had 4 profitable days actually. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday were all green days. Thursday and Wednesday were not that much, in terms of profit, and I actually started the days red, but managed to recover, go break even, and then make some profits on top of that. Still trading 60 accounts because I just passed 10 more 100k Apex accounts, so now I have 20 PAs with Apex. I have 10 50ks and I have 10 100ks now, and looking forward to scaling them up above the buff and then maybe lock in some payouts. So yeah, overall pretty good week. If I do continue in the same way, in 2 weeks I should be able to start taking payouts from all the accounts. So I'm really gonna lock in for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to show you guys in my office exactly the accounts and everything, because as always I do believe in true transparency, and that's how I build my channel here. And by the way, I really wanted to take the McLaren because I haven't driven it in more than 2 months now, I think. I really want to take it, but the weather in Romania is not great right now. Like, it's 5 degrees, and as you guys can see, 5 degrees, and it actually rained last night. So I think the roads are still wet, and you cannot drive a McLaren if the road is wet because you're gonna slip like crazy. So not willing to take the risk. Looking outside, it does look like it's about to start raining again, so just gonna take the BMW and maybe start the McLaren later so the battery doesn't die. And hopefully, from what I see, towards the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, we're gonna have some sunny days, like 10 degrees, 15 degrees, which obviously is a long way from Dubai, 30 degrees. But that's the perks of living in the UAE. In Europe right now it's kind of cold. So yeah, so the shopping mall did open at 10. It's only 10:40, gonna get there around 11, so 1 hour after open. Hopefully it's not gonna be too crowded. So yeah, let's go. What do you guys think about this Cullinan? This is like my dream car right here. Or check this out, the new Urus as well. Pretty nice, but I really don't want to buy any more cars in Romania because honestly it's not worth it. Looking forward to sell my cars and then potentially move to Dubai full time. So that's the goal for starting next year. Gonna try to sell the cars and then buy the apartment I want in Dubai and just kind of move there almost full time. This is still like a very good daily driver car. I really like it, the M60E, the BMW X6, and you have the McLaren here all warmed up, so you know she doesn't get cold. Hopefully we'll start it up later. I think I said it before, but I really like the interior on BMWs. The only thing I don't like is the sound. Like, why do they make it them so quiet in Europe? I don't understand. Like, as a V8, it should sound good. But yeah, anyways, gonna wait for the car to warm up and then gonna head straight for the mall. What's up, guys? So finally I managed to fix the eSIMs. It only took like an hour because obviously all workers in Romania are super slow. I don't think they're to blame, just the infrastructure is so bad, the services are in general bad, but managed to fix it, so my phone now works. And look what I got on the back seat of the car. So I did it. It was literally the last one, and it was also on a massive sale. So I basically, the retail for it I think is like 450 euros, 500 euros. I got it for 300 euros. So in my books, that's a good buy. So yeah, excited to get that done today. It's 12 p.m. Heading back home right now. I'll show you guys the accounts and then gonna order some food because didn't eat anything. And yeah, get that started on that. So they also had like Ferrari cars and they had the Lambo as well. Those were pretty nice as well. A little bit cheaper actually, but I'll buy those once I buy the cars. So that's how I'm gonna do it, guys. I bought a McLaren, now I'm buying the Lego McLaren, gonna do it. Then gonna buy Ferrari, gonna buy the Lego Ferrari, and when I buy Lambo, I'm gonna buy the Lambo Lego. So I think that's a good idea. But yeah, good thing I didn't take the McLaren because it literally just started raining right now, so that was impossible to drive. Maybe later when it stops raining and maybe the sun comes out, I'll take it and go grab some food maybe later tonight. I really want to drive it, and tomorrow the week starts, so I'm not going to be able to do it. But yeah, we'll see. The weather is, like, as you can see, it's quite depressing. The trees are all gone, and yeah, it's just water on the street and dirt. And anyways, gonna catch with you guys once I get back home, get in my office and show you guys the accounts. Alright guys, so I'm back in my office and I must say it feels nice to have two big screens again. Like, I got so used on just using my MacBook, which is a 16 inch. So I got used to that screen for the last, because imagine the last basically month I just did all my work on my MacBook and trading and everything. And while you can manage it, right, I managed it, I traded, I made profit, I helped the community, I also sent good trade ideas, so I can do it all from the MacBook. The form factor does help, especially when traveling. And guys, that's the thing about trading, right? I say that all over again, you can literally do it from anywhere. Phone, laptop, that's all I used the past month, and you know, anyone can do that. But now obviously being back in the office is just gonna be way easier because I have a lot more space. So I want to show you guys the accounts right now. But before we do that, I want to show you guys the trade that I sent to the From Blueprint students. Again, if you want to apply, first link in the description box. This was trade 7 of, should have been trade 1 actually, because it was, no, trade 2. Second trade of December, but yeah, I just forgot to do that. So we had EU buys TP1, then we had a goal limit that we deleted, and then we had this GU sell, which I actually took with 0.25 hour, which hit TP2. So this was a harder one. The setup was quite clean. Like, we had a higher time frame liquidity being swept, we had a breakup structure with New York session, we had a retest, I executed the trade, we did go into drawdown, so I extended the stop loss, as you guys can see, to 30 pips and increased my risk to 0.5. Then I said I'm closing at entry. Now when I say that, that means I put my stop loss at break even if the price is only a few pips in profit, because we've had trades where, you know, that happens and it literally just runs. And same thing happened, right? When I want to close an entry, I just said stop loss at entry, and then we hit TP1 and then we hit TP2. So this is the trade right here, GBP USD. Again, the setup was pretty clean. Like, we had these weekly highs right there, which were swept, right? We can see price was sweeping those highs, and because it was New York session, oh, this is so much better with the mouse and big screen. Oh, I love it. So here's what happened, right? New York session started, we had a push up, then we had a breakup structure right here, aggressive move down. We had a retest. I entered at the retest. Stop loss initially was around this point. I extended it because I saw price wants to go up a little bit more, and then look at that, price started dropping into profit. And here on this candle I set stop loss at break even, and we never retested it, and price just continued to take out TP2. So 0.5 hours secured on that little GU trade, 30 pips. And then next day I did tell the guys, because I was flying back home on Friday, I told them like, look, price was around here. Today I think we're gonna take out Asia low. We had a drop down, retest, New Year session, another great setup that a lot of people actually caught, and then we went down. So let me see the chats here, right? We can see Yonuts actually caught that. Tudor also caught the sales. Matei, I think, also caught it. EURUSD, Jan again killing it. I think he got another payout. Let's go to certificates. Oh, look at that. Preka got his first funded payout ever, $773, which is amazing. Jan was always phase 1 TP2 hit, another payout. Pretty crazy. And the futures channel, you know, this is where I post everything that I'm waiting for. This was actually on Thursday, but I did end up taking one more trade, so I made some profits. But basically the week was, I think this was Monday. Let me check. November, no, that was 1st of December. All right, so I had a 16K day, 1st of December. On Tuesday, you can see Tuesday made 7K, and then I made 16K on Wednesday, so 3 out of 3. And then actually Thursday ended up at around 7K in profit on my account. So if I go here on Tradeovate, this is the main account that I'm copying trades from. TradeSyncer, you guys can see. Again, this is the trade copier that I'm using, TradeSyncer. If you guys want to sign up, you can use my code NFX for a nice discount. This is all, because everyone is asking me, this is all the accounts that I have. So I have Top Step 150Ks, that's 5 accounts. I have Legends Trading, that's 5 accounts, 50Ks. I have FundingX Futures, that's 6 accounts, 50Ks. I got Tradify, those are straight to funded, 150Ks, 5 accounts. I got Take Profit Trader, 50K, 4 accounts. I got Apex, I got 10 50K accounts and 10 100K accounts. Alpha, I got 3 50Ks. This is Funded Family something. Futures, 4 accounts, 50K. Top One, 150Ks, straight to funded, 3 accounts. And Lucid Trading, I got 5 50Ks. So that's total of 60 accounts. Now, the dashboard isn't really showing it right. I don't know why. I think they're still working on it. This is not accurate. So I'm just gonna show you the trade of it. This is my main account. So it's at $51,317. That's halfway through basically taking a profit. So if I go here, 1st of December to, how do I do that? Last week, is that correct? 30, Sunday, all right. Let's see, go. And here we have the data. So this is the main account, the main 50K account, where I copy all the trades from. As you can see, I took 73 trades. That's because I trade micros and I add a lot of positions. So I go all the way to like 2, 3, 4 micros on 50Ks. But you can see the gross P&L is $724. So that was the profit on the week. Let's just look at another 50K account on Project X. So this is Lucid Trading. Again, same trades are being copied. And you can see the week here was $678. So Monday, $217, Tuesday, $151, Wednesday, $199, and Thursday, $110. Total of $678. And again, guys, that's on 60 accounts. So yeah, I made $678. Now, obviously, 100K accounts are double the contract, 150K accounts are triple. So if we do the math on that, let's see how much I made this week. So just taking this, right? So $678 on one account. I have a total of, let me see how many 50K accounts I have. That's 5, 15, 25, 28, 32, plus 5, that's 37 50K accounts. So $678 times 37, that's already 25K. Now, if you do the same, $678 times 2 times, because obviously 100Ks are double, times 10 accounts, that's already 38Ks. And if I do 678 times 3 times, let's see how many 150K accounts I have, 10, 13 accounts. That's a total of 65 $88. That's crazy, guys. So last week I basically made $65,000 on all these futures accounts. I don't get that in payouts because that's how futures work. You need to build a buffer and then you start getting payouts. But I think that was my best week so far. In terms of trading, yeah, that was the best week. So first week of December was my best trading week, which is pretty insane. Hopefully December is gonna continue that way. 4 out of 4 days this month profitable. Hopefully next week is gonna be good. Not gonna rush it because I wanna take it slow. My goal is again to make $400, $500 next week per account, so I get closer to payouts. If I do this for 2 more weeks, I think I'll be able to start getting some payouts. My top step accounts are already halfway through, so they're sitting at around 5.4k profit each, and I need 9k to get a 4.5k payout on each of them. Then Apex, they're still pretty new, and all the other 50k accounts are sitting at around 1.2, 1.3k. So I need double that basically to start getting some payouts. And if I only get like $500 payout per account, even if it's the 100Ks, I don't really care. 500 times 60, that's a 30K payout. So if I can end the year with a 30K payout and then January do the same thing and keep building the accounts, keep getting payouts, that for me is pretty good. So yeah, just wanted to update everyone because I haven't recorded anything last week. No trading, no breakdowns, nothing, but I just showed you what happened. So we had a good trade on GBP/USD, on Forex. I have actually 3 payouts lined up on funding pips as well for around 6k or 5k, something like that is going to be my split. I got a Founder Pro payout for 3.4k. I was quite surprised that I got it, not gonna lie. You can see it here. So it was a 3.2k payout on Founder Pro on I think it was Thursday. So I got that. I got the 3 more funding pips payouts coming in next week on Tuesday. And yeah, I'm gonna take it slow on those accounts. See if I have 1 more 2 good trades before the end of the year, before Christmas, hopefully, so we get some money for presents. And gonna continue trading futures. This week gonna focus. I want to add Bookmap as a confluence, so I was actually testing that yesterday to see how it works. Probably gonna buy it and add it as a confluence because it does help seeing orders, you know, real time. But so far all these results that I had with futures was just basic price action with my you know, New York open entry models that I showed in the platform blueprint and that I also trade basically every day. So yeah, let me guys know if you want to see vlogs every day, maybe showing you guys the results. Ordered some sushi to eat and then gonna get started on that Lego. But just look at the size of this thing, like it was actually so heavy. But yeah, it looks nice, not gonna lie. My inner child is crying right now. So excited for this. So yeah guys, just want to end the vlog by saying that again, we trade to make money, right? And being a trader means you gotta stay disciplined. You can't really do dumb shit. You can't go out partying all the time. You can drink all the time, be drunk. You can't do drugs, all of that stuff, because long term is not gonna help. And everyone, especially us as traders, we need things to relax. We need things that keep our mind off trading. And that can be anything. You can play a PC game, you can play a PS5 game. I used to do that. I used to play like 2K, even FIFA, you know, but lately because I'm just staying all the day on the charts, now trading futures, I gotta pay attention a lot more. I kind of wanted something different. So that's why I decided to get that Lego set and do something different with my time that still keeps my mind busy, but keeps it away from trading and investing, because it can be really stressful. So guys, if you make money trading, just use that to also enjoy life. Do things that you love, travel, you know, go to nice restaurants, buy stuff that you want and makes you happy, because life is kind of short and we're usually stuck in front of a screen for days and we need to do other stuff. So yeah, just wanted to say that my camera is about to die. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to watch the free training, second link in the description. Also apply to the platform blueprint, first link in the description if you want to learn how I trade and how to become a profitable trader. And saying that, thank you guys for watching this quick vlog. See you in the next one.